Welcome to the world of Malthus, the vibrant setting of Brandon Sanderson's Warbreaker. This is a realm where magic isn't just an arcane practice, but an integral part of everyday life, politics, and spirituality. Here, the very essence of one's soul can be used as a tangible force known as breath, which can animate and inanimate and bring color to the dreary. Biochromatic breath is a form of magic inherent to every human on Malthus. Each person is born with one breath, which can be seen as a piece of their soul that manifests as a tangible, magical resource. Their breath can be willingly transferred from one person to another, allowing individuals to accumulate the life force of multiple people, enhancing their sensory abilities and overall vitality. The core application of breath is known as awakening. This process involves using breath to animate inanimate objects, giving them a semblance of life. Objects awakened can perform tasks as commanded by their awakener, and the complexity and strength of these tasks depend on the amount of breath used and the specificity of the command given. Awakening requires not only significant amount of breath, but also deep understanding of verbal commands and the intrinsic properties of materials being used. An essential aspect of awakening is color. Breath uses color as a fuel, draining hues from materials in the environment to power the animation of objects. The dependence on color makes the vibrant environment of Hallandren ideal for powerful awakeners. At the most fundamental level, even holding a single breath enhances one's vitality, health, and sensory perceptions. Individuals with one breath appear more vibrant and healthy compared to those without any, which is the state of drabs, who have given up their breath and are more susceptible to disease and aging. As individuals accumulate breaths, they reach the first heightening. This level grants heightened sensory awarenesses, making colors appear brighter, sounds clearer, and scents more distinct. The more breaths one accumulates, the greater their command of awakening. This involves animating objects with specific commands, a process that becomes more potent with higher concentrations of breath. By the second heightening, an individual gains perfect color recognition, which is crucial as color acts as a fuel. This ability optimizes the use of awakening practices, making the process more efficient and the awakened objects more powerful. At the third heightening, individuals can sense lifeless and other awakened entities, a critical ability in a world where these forms play significant roles in warfare and security. Once an individual reaches the fifth heightening, which requires thousands of breaths, they gain near immortality, aging at an imperceptibly slow rate. This immense power is often reserved to the wealthiest and the most powerful individuals, such as the God King of Hallandren. The history of Malthus is deeply entwined with his magic system. The discovery and evolution of breath and awakening have shaped the civilizations and conflicts of the world. Initially, the use of breaths was rudimentary, primarily for small personal engagements and enhancements and minor acts of awakening. However, the potential of breath began to be more fully realized and exploited as societies advanced. The group of 5 historical figures, the 5 scholars, were pioneers in the study and application of biochromatic breath. They developed techniques that led to the creation of lifeless, corpses reanimated through breath to serve as soldiers or laborers, and also discovered how to create objects like Nightblood, a sentient sword with devastating power. Their discoveries and creations had profound implications both technologically and ethically. The innovations, the 5 scholars eventually led to the Mini War, a major conflict fueled by the strategic and military advantages provided by awakening and the lifeless. The war shaped the political landscape of Malthus, leading to the current geopolitical tensions between Idris and Hallandren. After the Mini War, Hallandren emerged as a dominant power, with the capital Telir becoming a center of commerce, culture, and magic. The court of gods in Telir, where they returned to reside and rule, became both a political and religious hub. Meanwhile, Idris, with his conservative values emphasizing the preservation of breath, remained wary of Hallandren's influence and intentions. The story of Warbreaker begins against this backdrop of historical tensions and magical potential, with the precarious peace between Idris and Hallandren hinging on a political marriage and the machinations of both mortal and divine players deeply embedded in the complexities of biochromatic breath. Main characters and the themes they embody. Ciri, the younger princess of Idris, initially naive and carefree, unexpectedly becomes the queen of Hallandren. Ciri's journey from a sheltered life to the center of complex political arena exemplifies the theme of transformation. Her evolution is understanding and maneuvering through intricacies of Hallandren's court challenges and ultimately reshapes her identity. Vivenna, originally destined to marry the God King, represents duty and belief. Her displacement leads to a crisis of faith and purpose, driving her to take drastic actions. Vivenna's journey is one of self-discovery and adaptation as she learns to question her rigid beliefs and confronts the realities of the world beyond her sheltered upbringing. A god who doubts his own divinity, Lightsong embodies skepticism and faith. Despite his cynicism and reluctance to perform his divine duties, he is drawn into political schemes of the court. His internal conflict and humorous outlook provides insight into the role of belief systems in shaping societal and personal ethics. This is a personal favorite character of mine from Brandon Sanderson. Susebron, the God King of Hallandren. Susebron is a figure of immense power who initially lacks autonomy and an understanding of his own kingdom. His character explores themes of power and innocence. Through interactions with Ciri, Susebron begins to grasp the responsibilities of his position and seeks to wield his power more judiciously. Finally, Vasher. A mysterious figure with a complex past, Vasher deals heavily with themes of redemption and regret. His deep knowledge of biochromatic breath and his connection to the pivotal historical events make him a key player in unfolding drama. Vasher's journey is one of atonement for past actions and a search for a path forward in a world so shaped by his own innovations and mistakes. Warbreaker is more than just a standalone novel. It serves as a key piece in the expansive puzzle that is the Cosmere. The Cosmere is a universe composed of several distinct planetary systems, each hosting stories that reveal different aspects of Sanderson's magical laws and cosmological constants. Within this grand tapestry, Nalthis contributes to its unique flavor of magic, biochromatic breath, by adding depth and diversity to Cosmere's exploration of magical systems. The events and characters of Warbreaker tie into larger narratives within the Cosmere, particularly through the presence of world hoppers, characters who travel between different worlds and within the universe. These characters serve as bridges, linking stories and themes across boundaries. For instance, Vasher and Nightblood are central to the narrative of Warbreaker and also appear in other Cosmere novels, hinting at the broader roles in the universe's unfolding story. As the Cosmere continues to expand, readers can anticipate more crossovers and continuations of the storyline introduced in Warbreaker. The depth of the universe Sanderson is building suggests that the secrets revealed and powers wielded in Nalthis will play significant roles in larger narratives at play. Fans can look forward to understanding how the magic of breath and destinies of its wielders like Ciri, Vivenna, and Vasher will intertwine with the fates of other worlds and characters in future works. In wrapping up, Warbreaker not only stands as a compelling narrative filled with rich characters and vivid magic, but also as a critical piece of the Cosmere puzzle. It challenges readers to consider the weight of power and the essence of belief, while offering a portal to a universe where such questions span worlds and affect destinies. As we close this chapter on Nalthis, we look forward to the next, eager to see how the trends and threads of Warbreaker will weave through the fabric of the Cosmere, enriching the stories yet to be told in this extraordinary universe. Stay tuned as we journey through Brandon Sanderson's imaginative cosmos. It's far from over. Thank you for joining me on this fascinating adventure through the colorful and complex world of Nalthis and Brandon Sanderson's Warbreaker. If you enjoyed exploring the intriguing themes, magical intricacies, and dynamic characters of this novel and how they connect to the larger Cosmere universe, please consider subscribing to the channel for more deep dives into the Cosmere and beyond. Don't forget to like this video if you found it insightful and share it with fellow Sanderson fans who love unraveling mysteries of the Cosmere. Your support helps me continue producing content that explores the depths of these extraordinary worlds. Leave a comment below your thoughts on Warbreaker or any theories that you have on its stories and intertwining with other Cosmere tales. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content. Until next time, keep your imaginations kindled and keep exploring the vast universe. Happy reading.